After Danish Siddiqui, the Indian journalist, was laid to rest, reports suggesting that Siddiqui was not caught in a crossfire in Afghanistan. The journalist was hunted and murdered by the Taliban. In the last 10 days, the terror group has killed many more civilians. Among them was a popular comic. At least hundreds others have been held captive. Our next report tells you more.
War is the worst tragedy known to mankind. Defying the rules of war, the most inhuman trait. On the 16th of July, award-winning Indian journalist Danish Siddiqui was killed in Afghanistan. It turns out he was not caught in the crossfire. The video journalist was hunted and murdered. By whom? The Taliban. Siddiqui was in Afghanistan to cover the fighting. He had travelled to Spin Boldak with the Afghan forces. The team came under attack. It was split. According to the Washington Examiner, during the assault, shrapnel hit Siddiqui. The journalist and 3 Afghan soldiers went to a mosque. Now that's where Siddiqui received first aid. The Taliban found out. It attacked the mosque only because Siddiqui, a journalist, was there. He was alive when the Taliban captured him. They verified his identity and murdered him. The Taliban did not stop there. They also mutilated his body. Why? The Taliban wanted to make a point that foreign journalists are not welcome in Afghanistan. Danish Siddiqui was killed for doing his job. Few days later, the Taliban killed another innocent man, Fazl Muhammad. He was an Afghan police officer. He posted humorous videos online. Khashazwan is how Afghanistan knew him. The Taliban kidnapped him from his home. In a video, Khashazwan was seen being repeatedly slapped by the Taliban. The old man continued making jokes about them even while being thrashed. The Taliban killed him. He was not a comedian. He fought us in several battles. These were the words of the Taliban spokesperson, Zabihullah Mujahid. He claims that Khashazwan was responsible for many deaths.
If Khashazwan deserved to be killed, he should have been put on trial in court. If that was the case, he should have been killed after being tried in court. This killing which has happened, it is just unjustifiable.
In Afghanistan, people are now scared of revenge attacks. The Taliban had assured people who worked for the government or for the United States that they are safe as long as they do not try to flee Afghanistan. Now reports say that hundreds have been held captive in towns raided by the Taliban. The terror group does not admit this. It does not even admit to killing Danish Siddiqui.
2 killings in the past 2 weeks. One that has been claimed by the Taliban, the other that has not been. But the Afghan government maintains that the convoy with which Danish Siddiqui was traveling was indeed ambushed by the Taliban. The security forces right behind me here in Kabul are of the opinion that they would want to fight until their last breath in order to uphold the dignity and sanctity of their nation, and they refuse to give up.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.